back. Today I have my amazing sister with me, Rochelle. I have lots of compliments on her haircut, and I've had people fly in to get her haircut. So that is super fun. So I want to show you her haircut. Yeah, we're super close.
She's amazing.
Lots of fun together. She is 52, we're 7 years apart. Everybody always asks this, and I always get told I'm the old one. She's the young one. It's fine.
That's not true.
It's fine. It's
That's
fine.
not
No,
true.
anyway, we have a blast. And today I'm going to show you her haircut. We're going to start in the back. We do like just a blunt back here. And we will just clean it up here with the clippers. All right. Okay, now we'll start here on the top. Yeah, sis, that's pretty long.
Yes.
I knew it
I
was
was
needing.
ready.
Yeah, I knew it needed to be done, but anyway, we've had a crazy few weeks. My son got married. That was super fun, but crazy busy. Okay, so I'm doing a 90-degree around her head until I get back to this area. Then I like to bring my fingers, put it close to her scalp so it's tight in the back here. And then I'll obviously show you with the clippers in the end how I tighten the back of her hair. It just makes it look nice and clean. And it's really super easy to do. So you just don't have to worry about the bottom of the hair. It just goes into place. So you can see I'm taking about 1/4 of an inch here. If we're just barely trimming, we literally will just, take not that much. We're doing just a little bit more than a trim just because it is a little longer than usual. And it's hard to do a little longer when you have short hair. It's kind of funny because people will say like, wait a minute, you have short hair. What, you already have short hair, and you're like, oh no, this is long. And they look at you like you're crazy. But having short definitely makes a difference when it's just a little bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna hold this out by her ear. And you can see that I'm point cutting. I'm gonna hold this out. And then, just come in, take that length off, just kind of clean that up. Okay, awesome. Now we'll start here on the top in the middle. I'd like to take vertical sections. You can see I'm just coming down her head this way, vertical. And then of course texture is ginormous for short hair. My sister has a lot of hair. It's more fine, the texture is more fine, but she has a lot of it. And so that actually makes it hard to have a lot of volume with hair that is like that. So if you have hair that's like that, and you're wanting more volume, definitely texture will help. And layering, obviously, if you have longer hair, layers will help. Keeping this shorter always helps, but definitely the texture is the key. Okay, then we're gonna take this hair, clean this up. So yeah, when we get to the top, we will come and do some texture up top. So yeah, with that type of hair texture, you have a lot of it, but it's fine. Try extra texture and you should see a big difference. Okay, you can see I'm just coming straight across and I'm point cutting into that. We just like to make hers, you know, just short and messy, spiky. We did just color it. We put bleach in to give her the highlights. And the low light that we have in there is a 4R from Goldwell. It's a top sheet, which is a permanent color. Okay, just point cutting into that. Okay, I like to kind of bring this up by her ear. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've always, I've had a ton of people call me and say, yeah, I'm so-and-so, and I seen your sister's hair, and I got your number, and so I love that. That's super fun for me. Okay, so you can see I'm just right here by her ears where I took the length there. I'm going to bring my shears in, open and shut. Take little hairs out in between. So you can see there's long, short, long, short. Just kind of every other little spot. You can just kind of move the hair and see where it goes. Okay, now this other side. Same thing, we're gonna hold this out. And you can see my fingers coming up to this layer. I'm taking this length off. Okay. Just making sure it connects up here with those layers. Okay. Now by her ear, we're coming up above. Take that length off. Okay, open and shut the shears. You can see I come back in this way and leave some long in between. Okay. Now for the bang area, because that gets pretty heavy, I'll texture that in a minute, but I do like to take my shears up in on an angle, and then I cut down, see, on an angle. Sorry, getting it on your nose.
That's great.
Okay. We was teasing earlier, she's like, yeah, anything for sis, you know, to do the video, and I'm like, yeah, well, that's really good because you wouldn't get your hair done if not.
So that's why I'm here.
Yep, that's why she's here. She really
So
wanted her
glad
hair
to get her
done.
I'm blessed to have a sister who takes such good care of me.
Aw, thanks. Okay, I want to show you this. So this is the bang and this is the back. Okay, there's a little corner in between. I'm gonna take and just kind of take that little bit off. That will take the weight out in the front, just so it's not so heavy here in the front. Now, if you want it longer and more heavy here in the front, then obviously we leave that little corner. If not, take that little corner off or out, whatever you want to call it. Cut it out, cut it off, whatever you're thinking. Okay, now I'm just gonna double check the length here. Tiny bit longer over here. All right, now texture. Texture is key, especially for short hair. Make sure you grab the right scissors. Glad I checked. These are my other scissors. These are my texturizing shears. These are a fine tooth. I'm gonna come through the interior of the haircut. And then just kind of on the ends, what I'm going to do, and I can do quite a bit of this on Rochelle because she has so much hair. So just know your clients, you know what I mean? Know how much, if they don't have as much hair, then probably, obviously don't do as much texturizing, okay? chunky shears, texturizing shears, I like to take through the ends. So when she goes and pieces her hair out, it will give it more movement at the top and it won't feel as like fixed, if that makes sense. So it will give it more movement. Okay, just
The texturizing makes such a difference for me. I notice when it gets longer and it's
thank you.
A little bit.
Yeah,
it does make a huge difference.
Huge difference. In fact, she'll tell me sometimes, I need some texture. This is it's getting a little full. Okay, all right. So now, the clippers. I'm gonna bring in my fine tooth, and I'm gonna come up. If you're just starting, I would go vertical up and down with your clippers. You can see how I'm just bringing this a little bit tighter in on the nape area. I'm gonna take, it's too fine, so I'm gonna come with this thicker. The more open teeth here. So this just helps too when it grows out. It still keeps the shape of the haircut, just so you don't have like strays down here that start poking out. Rochelle's doesn't really poke out. She doesn't have a lot of calyx or anything back here, but as her hair grows out, it just looks more styled and more finished as it grows out if you take these clippers to the bottom part of the nape area. Yeah, it just makes it nice and tight in there. So yeah, just use your judgment. Take as much off as you want. But yes, I do like to tighten that up through that area. Okay, now the Kenra mousse. I love this. This is a volume mousse. It's extra. You just need a little bit. This is more of a concentrated mousse, which I love. And what I mean by that is when you rub your hands together, when you put the mousse on, it doesn't disappear. It doesn't act like water. There's some mousse still left there. Okay, now the volume and lift spray, I'm just gonna do a little bit of that and rub that in. Okay, and then blow drying. Blow drying is the key also. If you're drying your hair and putting it into place, if you want it more soft, then dry it more in place with your fingers. If not, use a lot of movement with your fingers and blow dryer. We obviously want movement with Rochelle, and so we're going back and forth. You doing good, sis? Yeah.
Doing good. I'm enjoying it. You know, it pampers. It's great.
Good. That's the best, right? Hair day is the best.
RaDona's the best.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, back and forth. Then I love my Epic brush. These are amazing. I like to go back and forth. This will give you a hair movement also. There's holes in the brush, so the blow dryer can go through a brush and dry it as you are moving it. Obviously, if you have thick hair, curly hair, you're probably not going to want this much movement. So if you need to, say you have thick hair or curly hair, you're going to use it more like this. Just dry it into place instead of back and forth in the movement. You'll just want to use it and put your hair into place, but it's still good for long, thick hair. You just use it a little bit different. Okay, so this is when you know you have enough texture. Just making sure that's dry enough. Yep. So how this is standing up, and I'm going to turn her around so you guys can see it. So it's just standing up. That obviously is the texture and obviously some product too, but the texture really helps that stand up. Then the styling paste. This is what I love to use. I just take and dip my finger in there, rub it back and forth, and then just grab at her hair. Oh my heck, we have grandbabies. Three months apart, little girls, and then she just had a baby boy in May. So yeah,
So much fun. It's the best.
It is. People keep telling us, and then once we got our own grandbabies, we're like,
oh
yeah,
yes.
it is amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna turn her to the mirror because I want to see what I'm doing.
It's amazing as usual. Thank you.
Thanks. You betcha. It is.
Feels so good.
Yeah, much, much better, right? Good, good. Okay, you can see how I'm just kind of pulling at those bangs. Okay, now the pin comb. These pin combs are amazing too. They have multiple, like 3 rows of teeth. And it really makes a difference when you back comb. Then the bedhead hairspray. Love the bedhead hairspray. If you need a hairspray that holds, this holds, but it's not like so sticky that it's yucky. You know what I mean? It doesn't give it that feel, but it definitely holds. So I do love this a lot. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna turn her one more time just to make sure. Feeling better?
Amazing. Thank
you.
you.
You bet.
She's the best.
Oh gosh, thanks. Thank you, thank you. Okay, all right. Now we're gonna spray, and then I will turn her around one more time so you can kind of see. I use my pin comb also to just kind of put the hair back into place after you back comb and spray. Okay, sweet. Then you can just see how it comes out and then it tightens here. It just makes it look really nice and super fun and piecey in the front. So thanks, sis. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Love you. You guys, thanks. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to help. And I hope you have a phenomenal day. And we will see you next time. See ya.